Okay. I don't mind my hair. Don't mind any of this. Why would you? Anyways, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I just have to tell you this. We have I have a message for you. Oh my goodness, it's so early. I was just talking. I was just on the mic talking for Messy Magical Magnetic, which is my private podcast that everyone in the Light and Love Club and Mastermind get to listen to, of all my random thoughts and things and stuff. And I was like talking about how I woke up just feeling like the most peaceful, present I've ever felt in my entire life after yesterday, which was day 1 of Rich. And I don't even know. I don't even know what has shifted in me, but it's so good. Like I said, I feel like there was just this part of me, and I have a message for you, so don't go anywhere. This isn't just about me. I have a really fun message. I don't know where it's going to go, but I got a visual. I know I'm supposed to share it here, but I was sharing this, how I just feel this, like there's a part of me that fully got like recoded yesterday in day 1 of Rich, like in the reclamation of what Zero brought through, the recode that they brought through. I just feel, I don't know, it's beyond words anyways, but I was sharing this, and as I was sharing everything I was sharing in Messy, I got this, now you all know what I look like when I'm recording for you, when I don't have camera on, but anyways, I'm definitely like in a stained sweatshirt. I don't know if you can see them, but I can. Let it be messy, friends. Who cares? It's one of my favorite questions. Like I was like, should I go like look in the mirror? And no, this message needs to come through. Okay. And this is to do with this is what your highest is telling me right now. If this is resonating with you, my frequency and this message may not be for you, but if it is, it's going to be so good. That's what they're telling me. So let's play. Okay. So here's what I saw. I saw a river, but I saw a river like a stream, I guess, but moving pretty fast, a current, and then it just went into a vast, like, open ocean of water, and oh, duh. But anyways, and what I was talking about is what this shift feels like in me. So I'm assuming if you're resonating with this, that you maybe are feeling this, if this is for you, okay? But maybe you needed like some words, some visual, and then we're going to go deeper into the water. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm in a channel right now where this channel, it's a repeat after me. Okay? So you don't have to repeat after me. You can. I have to repeat after them. Even that, they told me to repeat so that you know. So okay, so what I'm being told to say is right now, you are standing at the riverbank. You're at the riverbank and you know this. And you know you have decided. You have decided, you know that ready isn't a feeling, it's a decision, and you have decided you're getting in. You're getting in. Now, a long time ago, I brought through a message where I was like, we were all kind of at the riverbed and we're like either dipping our toe in, jumping in, freaking out, and then like we went in too big, too fast, and then getting out. And then some of us were getting in and floating down the river and trusting. And I feel like that's where I was for a while. So then what shifted now, so I feel like it was there for a while, sorry. And that bell just brought me back. I have to listen. Okay, so just let it be messy with me, friends. Maybe I'm going to close my eyes because there's a lot I'm hearing. There's a lot of you here that are resonating with this. Okay, so just let me speak this out. So where I was before, me personally, and if this resonates with you, I feel like I was, I did a lot of the toe dipping. I did a lot of the jumping all in and then freaking out and getting back out. But I finally was floating, but I was still trying to choose the current. Like I was like, okay, but which one? And like, it was like there were constant currents to choose to go from. And I was kind of trying to steer, like trusting, but still kind of trying to control where I was going, if that's resonating with anyone else. But what I just saw when I was in Messy talking was I was like floating fully, like I was just in the water on my back, just floating in the river, and this river just delivered me to a wide, vast ocean that there was currents kind of going in different directions, but it didn't really matter. Like, we're in the ocean of abundance. We're in the ocean of richness. We're in the ocean of limitless possibilities. And like, it doesn't matter what direction. All currents lead to abundance. All currents lead to richness. This is the 5D. This is the 5D. This is what they're telling me. This is the 5D. Everything's available. Everything's possible. You just have to let go and like flow, surrender, trust. We're not floating like up above, ascending out of our bodies. Like I talked about Ascension too, and they wanted me to bring this point to you. Like we spend a lot of time in the fourth dimension of consciousness trying to ascend, like do the things kind of to feel out of body. And there's a time and a place for that. But now where we are, we're here to fully be in our bodies, like embodied, fully in it as the divinity that we are, fully knowing our power and just surrendering and trusting and allowing it to be so peaceful and calm and easy and not needing to have any control and just letting the current of now, the rich current that we are here to flow through, like rich with everything that you need. You know, yesterday we reclaimed our true power. I highly encourage, if you haven't done Rich, to do Rich. Get in Light and Love Club, do the Wealth Frequency, join us for Liberation Next. Like, Zero's bringing through such gold. If you're meant to be in it, you'll be in it, but we'll still continue to bring through all the free magic. Also, join the Divinely Aligned Collective, which is now shifting to the Frequency family. And we're starting this, okay. My ear just got really itchy. Which is always when they're bringing me back. They're telling me this needed to find you in the 1111 portal. And if it did, it's definitely for you. But you are not the same. You're not here to play the game the same. The game of life is not the same for you anymore. You are now playing the new human game. You are here to relax, to surrender, to be so embodied, to be enjoying, to be living a life you're obsessed with, addicted to being you. So you're just floating and flowing and going, and everything is possible, and there's no right direction. There's no direction. That's the whole point of the 5D. The 5D, we are proof of heaven on earth that is here in every now moment. We aren't trying to get anywhere. We're fully embodied, empowered. We're fully the sovereign soul. We're here to be in this human, like living in the harmony of our humanity and our divinity, choosing our truth, choosing all that we want to do out of ease and effortlessness. And so what they're telling me right now is to go back to the frequency family thing. So yesterday we were like 4 hours live in the divine. Right now it's called the Divinely Aligned Collective, but it's changing to the frequency family. Anyways, so there's a link below. It's a free space. There's a replay of yesterday's a live stream yesterday's soul session. And I shared that tomorrow for me on the 11th. So most likely when you're finding this, or around when you're finding this, because you're going to find this in the 1111 portal, we're starting an 111-day devotional challenge to sharing our sacred self-expression from our sacred hearts that are now fully open, fully online. We can't deny our truth, our divinity. We feel it. We're now here to speak in heart consciousness from our sacred heart, because our sacred throat is also awake and alive. So it's 111 days of expression through speaking. Now that can be just recording voice memos for yourself. That can be a lot of the freaks in our family, the freak, FREQ, because you're a frequency, I'm a frequency, we're all freaks. Anyways, we're all here to share our authentic frequency. Get the freak out, right? Really allowing your freak to speak. We don't know exactly right now. I just did a post in the frequency family to decide on the actual name of this devotional challenge, and then you can play along. You can join at any time, but when you join, you're devoting for you to 111 days of self-expression, and then you're going to have a bunch of accountability buddies. And if you're sharing on YouTube or TikTok or anywhere, or it's just for yourself, but you want to celebrate yourself and keep yourself accountable, you can share your links. You can share my greatest dream that Zero activated in me is to start this movement of authentic frequency sharing, like really expressing yourself. And whatever you're here to do, it may be movement, it may be dance, it may be cooking, it doesn't matter. We all need to speak. And right now, because our sacred hearts are online. And because the density from our lower energy centers is being so filled with light, because we are all the new human, and so the light codes are turning on. We are remembering more of who we are. We're reclaiming ourselves. We just reclaimed ourselves. All of you that did reclamation with me, we've reclaimed ourselves. We're in our power. Our frequency, our energy, our Shakti is flowing now, finally, more than ever before. But the density, the darkness, all the heaviness we've been holding on to is rising. And so we got to just like messily speak. And this is about speaking without thinking. This is about just letting your frequency out, letting your truth out, the truth you don't even know you're here to speak, like your soul deep truth, which is terrifying to our ego because it's unknown. But I know that if you're receiving this, you know it's what you're here for. And you don't, that's just it. You just know you want to share. You know you're here to be of service. You know you're here to be paid, to play, to create, to exist, but you don't know where to start. You aren't meant to, other than speak, create, go through this. Like this will be, if you fully devote to this, I know this will be life-changing, and it's free. This is free. This is a completely free key space. This is totally an opportunity for you to just choose you and to be with other 5D beings, other new humans that are all just navigating this together, but we're all just like, this is what I saw. This is what I saw in my vision and when I was recording for Messy is, and get in the Light and Love Club, and then you can hear this where this began, but I just saw so many of us just floating so peacefully in this river, no, not river, like ocean of limitless potential possibilities of infinite intelligence. And like I saw the waves, and we're like riding the waves together, and it's just so easy, and we aren't trying to control it, and we're just all one frequency family that's this collective of beings that are in this first, I didn't even realize all this, I knew we were going somewhere, like we are this first wave. So of course we'd be in an ocean, right? We are this first wave. Like, are you seeing this with me? Like a very peaceful ocean, and we're just riding the waves together, and it's a lot more calm than it used to be when we're trying to control the waves, when we were trying to control the river, when we were in it, trusting, kind of like we got here with that trust, but still trying to figure it out. Now we're here, we've arrived, you're in it, and we just get to relax now and enjoy and play and co-create together. And Source will continue to like align us where we're meant to be, but we've got to be here in our bodies, not ascending up above, but like letting our truth, our light, our divinity descend into us, like just not resisting, letting the now flow, because our souls remember the truth. Our minds want certainty. They want to understand. But I know you're here with me because you designed yourself to be the new human and to be in the 5D. So your human mind, even though it maybe doesn't, like, it gets it. I believe you get this. Like, you get what I'm saying. We've gotten it. But now we're here to live beyond belief, like rich beyond belief, rich beyond what you have ever thought or known possible for yourself, because it hasn't existed before. This is where we're paid to play, to create, to exist, to breathe. But it comes through your expression of your truth that's beyond the density of all the beliefs of like what we think we need to do and be. And if you really want to like recode that, I highly encourage you to do at least day one of Rich, to reclaim what the power that you're truly here for. And our power is the most peaceful frequency, because it's just our authenticity. It's what's easy, it's what's effortless, it's what we're coded to do, but we haven't felt an experience. Like, I haven't felt this before. And I've felt in my power a lot. A lot of you probably think I am. But I've still had this part of me that was still trying to control, and I just don't, like, I don't feel that in this message. I don't feel that anywhere. And it's so cool. Like, I know you know what I'm talking about. Like that beyond words feeling when you know something has shifted. And you like, and it's so exciting that our human wants to like figure out how to get that feeling back. You can't. That's the thing. Where we are now as the 5D new human, we're here collapsing time. We're here to move at a pace that doesn't make sense to the mind. Like, it's just steady, slow, easy, peaceful. We're just here, present, receiving, and then allowing the current of the now to lead and guide us, right? And just trusting. We've got nothing to figure out, and we get to fully live and relax and play and create what Source wants to create through us, and be called to turn on the camera, and talk to you about this vision and this channeling that wants to come through. And like, even if no one resonates with it, I know I needed to hear all of this, but I know you are. Let me know if what you're hearing from this, like what you're feeling, if this is resonating for you. And just then allow it, because that's the thing. Then our human will be like, okay, but now what? No, that's exactly it. This is living rich, right? Is just you're rich in the abundance of all that is now. And that's when then life just meets you with more of what you're here for, because we all designed ourselves to live perfectly as us. It's just there's no example of that, because it's for us to be the living proof of. And that's what you're here to do. You're here to be living proof of heaven on earth. And you can't deny anymore that you want to be famous. You want the fame. You want the freedom. You want the abundance. You want to feel so magnetic. You want to feel like you receive everything you need without trying. That all happens because you're so embodied in your frequency, in your truth. And just following the calls that don't make sense and listening to what expands and excites and ignites you and reminds you of more of what you're here for. Because in the 5D, in this frequency family, you know, we're all this first wave of new earth creators, celebrities, whatever, here to be paid to exist, you know, this whole group 7 thing, all of this stuff. Do you understand why this is all resonating? Even though your soul may be resisting, even though your mind may be telling you this is ridiculous, people are just making this up. Yes, we are. We are. That's what we're here to do. We're here to make up what doesn't exist yet. But you have a direct line to infinite intelligence, to your superconscious mind that wants nothing more than to drop downloads into you, to channel through to you, to bring urges to you, to go a different direction, so that you can create what Source wants to create in the new world, in the new earth, in the new way. No one has done what we've done to get here, and no one has done what we're here to do. But now we're at a time where we're starting to see each other. We all went on this journey where it felt like we were alone, and we needed to, because the only way we could go beyond now, this came through. I'll tell you the visual I just got in a second. Okay. It's a good one. Bring me back to where I was going. Okay. So before now, like we were trying to pull, right? Like we were trying to pull everyone with us. We were the ones that got it. Like we knew we were here for more, so we were trying to save. Oh, I don't know who that was. I just felt someone like have something really click, or a few of you. I love when I feel collective clicks. Like it's like this like gut punch. I know someone at least just like got something. Anyways, so we're the ones that we're in the 4D. We're trying to fix ourselves. We're trying to prove we're worthy. We're trying to prove what we know is true. We know, but we want the proof. And so we're trying to like drag everyone we care about and everyone with us, and we want everyone to get it, right? And then we got so fucking burnt out. I know I did. And it was just like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm fucking exhausted. It's too much. I can't. And the universe didn't let me, right? Source was like, no, like you're going to die. Like literally, this is what I heard like 6 years ago. And I knew I couldn't continue to believe that I was like the source of other people's happiness, because that was making me incredibly unhappy, even though I was playing the whole role of happy really good. I honestly wasn't choosing me in any way, other than like the way that I'm obsessed with people and I want everyone to see what I see and see your soul and live in the 5D as I know we're all here to be. And I've known this my whole life. I didn't call it 5D. It just was light and love to me and ease and peace and whatever. But that's the 5D I know now from 0. But anyways, I don't know who needs this rampage, but you're welcome. Anyways, so I was like, I just couldn't. And like, I still was holding on though. And then source, the universe, literally it felt like just destroyed all of it. And I needed that. Like I needed the full collapse. And I was turned on and I was attacked and I just shut down. And I knew it was one way or the other. Either I let this define me or I choose to find me. I've never said that before. That's good. I didn't let others' opinions and others' beliefs and others' paradigms and others' whatever to define me. It was fucking hard. I'm not going to lie. But I went through then like 4 years of finding me, which is so crazy and ridiculous because we've always been here, right? But it was like undoing, recoding all the programming, telling us that we're something else, right? We have to figure something else. We have to find ourselves. We have to find our truth. No, you just have to be you. But like, what is that? And there's no definition of that. And it took long enough, but I'm here now and it's good. We're good. But now we're here. So I don't know who else resonates with that. And so it's like we were just trying to pull everyone with us into the ocean, into the river, and telling them all, just trust. Source got us, right? And then we chose to go on the journey of like dipping the toe, jumping all in, gonna do this thing, but like we're still kind of doing it from ego consciousness to prove something. So then we got kicked back out, we jumped back out of the river, and then, recently we've been in and floating and going, but still kind of trying to control the current, trying to control the frequency, which is impossible. And now where we are, and we were doing it alone. Like that's kind of what I saw before too. Like I was just kind of floating alone and trying to find still my people. And now it's like, this is what I just saw, is we're all here and we're just floating ocean. And I saw us like just like holding hands and just floating. And then that is turning into now like all of us as light. And it's just like this spiral of light. And then I just saw, I hope you're seeing this too. I'm seeing us all like hundreds, maybe thousands. I don't know. My view is like probably thousands. I'm going to close my eyes. Like I'm kind of just seeing now the whole world and all of us just skipping. Anyways, this is ridiculous, but that's what I want to be. I want to be ridiculously human. I want to enjoy this human experience. I want it to be messy. I want it to be fun. That's what I said yesterday is me reclaiming my power. It's being the joy, the fun that I know I'm here to be. To stop taking this all so seriously. Stop taking this so seriously. Your highest is ready to have fun now through you. But you've got to stop trying to pick the direction and just get in. Just get in and float with us. Come hold our hands. Come join your frequency family. Join us. Like actually, join us in the frequency family. It probably still says the Divinely Aligned Collective below, but either way, that will change when it's meant to. We're creating our own app, letting all the secrets spill, creating our own app. So much magic is coming. Get in now. Get in Light Love Club. Get in the mastermind because it's all expanding and if you're meant to be in it, you'll know. But again, you can just join this free, sacred speaking devotion to you. It's a divine devotion to you to really, like Zero told us at the beginning of the year, oh my goodness, everything in me just started buzzing. Oh my, like insanely. Zero told us at the beginning of the year that the 2025 is the year we can't hide, right? And you know it. We're getting to the end, friends, and we have all seen our light in ways we didn't expect. And a lot of us, it's terrifying. Not me anymore. Like, you're here to be seen, you're here to be heard, you're here to be famous, but just famous in your frequency. You're here to be known but unknown. Like you're here to be felt, not figured out. I want no one to know what I'm going to bring through next ever. I just want to be so open to create. Zero also brought through the most exciting download of what I get to do. And all of you in the mastermind get to find out on Saturday in Freedom. But this is how we play, and this is how we're paid to play. Is you don't get to know. You don't need to figure out, like, you'll have this such, when you can cultivate that, create, build that self-trust that comes through self-love. We're also going to bring through the art of self-love in the 5D. It's been requested. So we're going to do that at some point, and I'll let you all know when, or just join the Light Love Club and you get it whenever it happens. Oh my goodness. Source, bring me back. I don't know what I was just saying. Okay, this one's fun. What I just saw is a twist tie, a black twist tie. I don't know why. And it's like, I saw it go from twisted, like the twist tie is twisted, to then untwisting and twisting together at like the tip. So making a circle. So it's kind of like maybe that, like we were like spiraling in like our individual, like kind of ascension. Okay, give me this one. This is good. This is fun. I would love to keep bringing through messages like this, friends. Whoever you are, I don't know who you are. I mean, I do. I feel you. I see you. I know your soul. But like the human you, whoever you are, thank you. Whoever you are so fucking powerful. And whatever you have been doing is worked. And now like it gets to be so good and so easy. That's what they're telling me. So what I saw is we've been like in this like spiral of our own like ascension, but the ascensions come through the descension of our light, right? And we've been feeling that, like we're feeling higher and higher on our own frequency, which feels easier and easier because the higher frequency, the more peaceful and easy it is. But then we've like felt that like loneliness, but now we're starting to be seen because we're following the calls to say yes to like who's in our frequency family, to the vibes that are calling us wherever we're meant to be, that we don't know why we're meant to be there. And so now like we've expanded and we've opened, like I'm repeating after them, but they're saying we. So we've expanded our hearts, we've expanded our heart chakra, and now we're like, we're the living. This is what they're showing me. So now the black twist tie turned into the pink portal for everyone who knows what the pink portal is. So now I'm seeing like we're in this pink portal that started as a black twist tie, which is really fucking interesting. Anyways, and we're all just like here holding hands in like the limitlessness of the magic and miracles of the 5D. I don't know, but I'm happy to be here with you. And just trust whatever you're receiving from this, whatever this is mirroring to you, just surrender. They're saying surrender, float, let's go. That's what I just heard. Surrender, float, let's go. Where we don't know. We're here to go. Like, let's just let the current lead and guide us. You're right now the perfect frequency. So just ride it. Ride the wave with us. Be here. Allow yourself to be seen. That's where we were going before. Okay, they brought me back. That needed to come through first because we needed to see that. Okay, so that was the twist tie thing. I get it. So this is literally what happens in me all the time. I just don't usually share these things like this because, I've been told I'm crazy. So, but I get it. So what I was seeing, the twist tie, it was like we were kind of like spinning in our own ascension and remembering and awakening. And now we are in like the portal that opened, especially like on November 1st. And we're now fully like feeling in our heart chakra, and we're in heart consciousness, and Earth's heart chakra is open, and because of all of us that are choosing us. And we can't deny any more divinity because we're seeing it now through others. So like we were in it on our own, seeing our own light, following the calls more, maybe silently having things mirrored to you, feeling more of your truth, because whatever you're seeing that's like inspiring, activating, awakening remembrance in you, that's you, right? When you're seeing others, if you're comparing yourself to anyone else's like light, wanting to do what they want to do, wanting to be free, most likely anyone you're seeing like me that you're resonating with, they're so in their authenticity. It's incredibly triggering because we're all here to be authentically us. And if it's triggering when our ego is so wanting to control, but you've moved beyond that. And now you're being more of the true, limitless you. And so now you're being seen because you're trusting you and you're putting yourself in spaces where you get to feel free. And we've been trying to then navigate like through others seeing us and us seeing others. Like, what are we here to do? How are we of service? What do we prove? How do we channel? What, who, what, when, even though we know we shouldn't. And then don't like I brought through at the beginning of Reclamation yesterday, like don't then shame yourself for shaming yourself. Don't shame yourself for being like, I shouldn't be thinking this. I know better. No, allow your human to human, allow your human to be the messy human it's here to be and feel all the things and then express that, speak it out. Just record it for you. And know in that voice recording, like I had this vision maybe last night of like voice record, like all the things, all the density, voice record it out and like listen back and then delete it and tell yourself it is done. And then let your sacred heart speak. Let your freak out. Let that true, authentic frequency that you are out. That's all I'm doing here. There's no script. There's no plan here. And then you will resonate. You will be seen. You will trigger others. But this is something I've continued to come back to recently because I know the more authentically me I am, the more I'm triggering others and those I'm meant to trigger that feel the remembrance of what they're here to feel through that, of like where you're not free, and you get that this is actually expanding you. This is reminding you that you're here to be authentically you. I'm not here to tell you how to do it. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just here to be this channel and speak in these ways. And whatever, I don't know. And I used to try and control what I would say. But that was acting out of integrity. Now I just get to speak and it will remind you of whatever it's meant to. And my human mind isn't thinking about any of this. It's just receiving and speaking. And I know you're designed to do this too. I used to say, we're not all designed to be verbal channels. And Zero told me last night, it's bullshit. We all are. You are meant to be a verbal channel. You're meant to speak because we are all channels. Everything we do is channeling when you live in the 5D and you're just in the flow. We're just letting frequency lead and guide us, not our minds. But our minds, our human minds, our egos are a sacred part of this experience. We need it to experience being human, being the new human, waking up and embodying our divinity. That's the soul contract we all signed. And so however you're here to be of service is going to come through you expressing yourself. And I know that may terrify you, but you're here. And I just saw a mic, like I saw a bunch of hands with mics. You're here to speak. You're here to lead, but not to have followers. You're just here to be a light leader. You're here to remind others that they're here to lead too. And then we are just all in this frequency family, leading each other home through being the sacred mirrors, reminding each other of our truth, but we're not following each other, right? We're all choosing for us. We aren't here to do it anyone else's way, but we can also be inspired and expanded by others that have the same frequency and light, right? You're your own sacred frequency, signature, essence, aura, but we're all one, right? We're all zero, we're all one. And that's this like zero. Ooh, that's this zero that I'm seeing that turned into this halo of light. Source, you're so fun. Yeah. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for me. I'm so grateful to be in this frequency. Family with you. Thank you all. I love you all. Are we done? They just told me to end with, it's not that serious. Make light, make love, have fun. You're free. Okay. Love you. Let me know below what resonated.